Hi everyone, welcome to Rock Your Foundation. My name is Jody Stein. Come on in, say hello. We're gonna do regular makeup today because you only have 2 more days to save up to 30% on a makeup bundle of your choice. You can mix and match makeup items and makeup brushes. So I'm gonna show you this really fun, I have no idea how it's gonna go because I've never put these colors together, but I went on my website to pick an eyeshadow palette of shades that are still in stock, and I decided to go with this little palette, and it looks like it's gonna be, I don't know, we're gonna see how it goes. Maybe it's gonna be a total fail, I don't know. But the colors I'm using in this palette for anyone who is interested is Timid, Impish, Optimistic, and Credulous. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I wanted to have a little bit of a pop of color because I'm wearing such a neutral sweater and just kind of monotone jewelry. So I really wanted to focus on my eyes today. Okay, so we're gonna start out with my foundation. I'm gonna do spray foundation. I already have my skincare done. I've already got my primer on. I have switched, if you've been watching me this last week or so, I have switched over to my hydrating primer because my skin needs a little bit of boost of hydration. And I am actually out of my hydrating mask that I usually sleep in the winter time. So I need to get that reordered. So the hydrating primer is a really great option to boost the moisture in your skin. So we are going to spray some of this spray foundation on my face. I personally like to start in the middle of my face and bring it out. The middle of your face is where you're going to typically need the most coverage, and then you can just blend that back into your hairline. I guess that's what I like to do. You do however it works best for you. But just make sure you're blending down your neck and back into your hairline. Hi Cornell, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. I am totally behind today. It is the day where my kids are at home for school. They are at home every other day. And I'm telling you, the days that they're home, I seriously have no motivation. Like, I don't have to get up to take them to school. So I lay in bed way too late. And then that just makes me lazy. Oh my gosh. Can anybody else relate? And also it's like gloomy here and it's kind of raining. And so it's just one of those days where you want to watch TV and drink hot chocolate and coffee all day long. I've already had my coffee. So we're not going to have any more of that. Yeah, I need to reorder it. I am completely out of the hydrating mask. And now all of the masks in the US inventory, they are all back in stock. So I actually I think I need another, no, I think I had an extra detox. I still had the old packaging in the purple and gold packaging. But I do need to get myself a new hydrating mask. Okay. So we are just going to do a light dusting of my, oh, and I actually need to order more of this too. So if you view my stories, I actually put together my own little shopping cart of items that I'm running out of and I need to restock. And I'm going to do it while I can get that extra 30% savings. This spray foundation is regularly $42, and if you add 6 qualifying items to your shopping cart, it drops the price down to $29.40, I think. So it's a really great deal. And on top of that, if you are a presenter, whether you actively sell or you just do it for your own discount, whatever you do is totally fine by me, but you're going to get an additional 20 to 25% cash back 3 hours after you purchase. So that brings the this brings the $42 foundation down to like $21 with the sale this month. So it's a really, really good time to be stocking up on your shade, your winter shade. I'm gonna drink some sparkling water. So just an FYI there. Let's go ahead and fill in my brows, and then we'll play around with that makeup look. All right, I'm just gonna use my brow pencil today because the brow pencil is super easy, user-friendly. I always recommend it if you're new to your brows, but you wanna start playing around with them. I always recommend that you start with the brow pencil. It has a really fine tip to it, to the product. And then it also has the spoolie on the other end. So it's very user-friendly. Okay, so we are just going to finish these off. I think this is the first time in probably 8 days that I've actually even curled my hair, like my regular hair. I've been doing my Halloween makeup looks, and so I've just been kind of using wigs to finish those looks off. So it's been honestly kind of nice not to have to mess around with my hair. But today I figured I would curl it. All right, so there's one brow. You can just go back and fill in whenever you blend it out. Just go back and take another look. And just see where you need to be filling in. All right, now I also like to cut out my brows with concealer, but we'll do that in a little bit here. All right. I'm gonna try to turn my Wi-Fi back on so I don't use my data. So I started a new book last night. I ordered, on my Kindle, I ordered Matthew McConaughey's Green Lights book. And I didn't get too far. But what I read, I am loving so far. And I sort of feel like I want to get the audio version of his book so I can like just have him be reading the story to me. I'm a huge Matthew McConaughey fan. I just think he is an upstanding human being. And I really, really like him. So I've been seeing some interviews that he's doing promoting his book. And I was like, you know what? I am in the mood for a new book, and that's what it's going to be. So if you are hopping on and you're just catching that, has anybody read it? All right. This brow always turns out better than this brow. So I always spend a little bit extra time on this one.
Oh my gosh, double thing, double thing. No, beam.
Okay, there's my brows. Let's go ahead and cut them out with my concealer before we do the eyeshadow. So let me grab a cream shadow brush here. So the great thing about this sale is you can actually mix and match makeup items. You can add on eye brushes, face brushes, as long as you have 6 qualifying items in your shopping cart. Qualifying items means you cannot have 2 of the same item. So you cannot add on 2 spray foundations. You could not add on 2 kabuki brushes. It has to be 1 of each item, and as long as you have that, then it will take the discount for you. All right. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just send me a message and I can help you out.
If I continued watching that shot, it would have hit. But just because I didn't watch it connect, it didn't count. I swear it blanked it. It blanked it. I swear. Dude, oh my gosh. I also blanked the headshot.
Okay, so there is that. I'm gonna try something. There we go. I've never done that before. I wanted to try it. I pinned my website right in the comments for you guys, so it'll make it easier. Just click on there and browse around. If you do need a help with a color match, just be sure to let me know. That is what I'm here for.
Oh my gosh. Shoot him.
Okay. I know I spent a little bit extra time on them, but brows and lashes are the focal point of your whole face, so spend a little bit extra time on them and you'll be happy you did. All right, let's go ahead and do the eye look, but first, I'm actually gonna dust a little bit of setting powder on top of my eyelid just to set that concealer in place. It's gonna help the eyeshadow blend out more nicely too, instead of getting kind of tacky onto that. I don't want it to get tacky into that concealer. I am definitely almost out of setting powder, so I definitely need to get that ordered for myself. Okay. Let's go ahead and start playing around with the eyes. I need to grab my brushes here. Actually, I'm going to need to clean off my brush. So I'm going to use my blending brush, my fluffy crease brush, but I just want to wipe the makeup off on it first. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Timid. Timid is the first color. I'm going to use that as my transition color. It's going to help blend everything in. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing.
Oh wow, that was worth it.
So it's very much of a flesh tone color, which just makes it super, super nice for blending everything out. You're going to be able to go back into this color and just kind of blend all of the shades nicely so there's no harsh lines.
Yo guys, when you get here, let's third party this. Oh shoot, I'm in.
Okay, then we are going to go in, let's see. We're going to go in with that fluffy crease brush and we're going to grab Impish. Impish is the peach shade right next to the first shade I used. Okay, it looks like that. Just tap off the excess. I really need to do my nails too. And we are going to go in right above my natural crease and create more of a faux crease, if you will. I'm going to make it look like my eyes are lifted.
Oh my gosh.
I think this is going to be pretty. I think this is going to turn out good.
Oh, Doc! Doc, some mucus! Holy crap! Dude, Lucas, get out of here!
So the quad shadow palette that I'm using,
I'm dead.
that would be considered one qualifying item to your website order. So you can choose this is called a quad shadow palette. So you get the magnetic palette in this bundle and you get to choose 4 of the shades that you want. So you basically get to create your own palette just for your eyes. Again, if you need help choosing shades that will be complementary to you, just let me know. The palette that I'm using right now is going to be perfect for any eye color. So I have green eyes, but if you have blue or brown or gray, it is going to be it's going to be one of those palettes that goes with every single eye color. Okay, so there is that second color. Next, we're gonna go in with, let's see, I need more of like a smaller brush. Let me see here. So we're gonna go in with this brush and we're gonna I'm gonna tap it into Credulous, but I'm also going to spray, after I tap it in, I'm gonna spray my brush with some setting spray. And what that is going to do is just going to intensify that color. So let me grab that. So really just pack that onto the brush and spritz it with a little bit of setting spray. Or you can do rose water, whatever you have handy. And this is just going to kind of go on the outer part of my eye. This is not the right brush that I want to be using, but I don't have a crease brush. The last time I washed my brushes, my crease brush kind of disintegrated on me because it was like 2 years old and I washed it too many times. So that is another item that I have loaded in my shopping cart, is just our small crease brush. But this is a gorgeous purple color. Has a little bit of a metallic sheen to it, but it's so pretty. I love it. We are going to go back in with the Impish just to bring that up a little bit. The purple kind of took away that color, and I want this to be seen. Okay, that is really pretty. I like this together. I need a different brush. That one is just not working for me. Let's do this shader brush. Let's do that one instead. It's more of a flat brush, but I think it's gonna work a little bit better. Yeah, just to pack on that color on the outer part. Okay, and then you're just gonna blend that in. Okay, what are we thinking? All right, I'm gonna take a little bit more and I'm gonna bring that on the lower part of my eyelid. Not my eyelid, my lower lash line. Just to kind of tie that all around together. Okay, now we're gonna go in with Optimistic, and Optimistic, I'm just gonna take a small pencil brush, and I'm also gonna spray that with some setting spray. And we are gonna put this right here.
Thanks, Lucas. Thanks, Lucas, for all your help.
That is just going to brighten up that inner eye. Okay, what do you think? All right, let's move on to the other side. I'm gonna do a little bit more Impish.
You are dumb. You are dumb. Dude, are you? Yeah, then I'm talking about a different Lola. Then I am obviously talking about a different Lola. If you guys... Nah, I don't know. I can barely see it during the day. Okay, she would wear leggings and gym and stuff. Short shorts. Yeah.
Okay, do another spritz.
Sexy. That's why. Oh yeah, face wise. Dude, what other seventh graders are like
Okay. So I just, again, if you guys can see, I'm just kind of going back and forth with each color, intensifying it until I get it the way I want it. But this color palette really works well together. I am digging it. Totally digging it.
Dude, I swear, you guys should come earlier. It's so fun, not even joking.
Okay.
Drama. Are you secretly a
Okay, now we can go in with Optimistic.
Dude, that's like girls. Girls like pop it. I just got a purple bump. What? That's cheating. Dude, that's cheating.
All right. Oh, thanks, Cornell. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I didn't see your comments. I'm sorry. The liquid shadow, not the liquid shadow. I don't have to. I don't shake those before I use them. Yeah, I'm really liking these color palettes together too. So I'm gonna be. I'm excited to take the pictures because it always looks different in pictures than it does on the live video. But I'm very happy with how it is turning out. I like it. So I'm just gonna softly blend. All right, let's go ahead and do some liquid liner. Let me find my, okay. Okay, there is that. Let's go ahead and do some mascara. So I'm gonna use my Twisted mascara and I'm gonna go in with the small wand first, and I'm gonna go on the tops of my lashes. And I want you guys to try this next time you do your mascara and tell me if you notice a difference. It just gives it a little bit extra voom, va-va-voom, and it's really going to intensify your lash look, So give it a try. Tell me what you think.
Look, there's an epic chest. Oh, legendary tall.
Okay. Then we're going to go in with the bigger wand. That's going to lengthen, separate, just kind of make them look nice and wispy.
Oh my gosh, why do you always hop out? Okay. Dude, if they snipe you on a boat, that's gonna be crazy.
Okay. All right.
Energy spark rifles.
Yeah, I feel like if you wear colors like this a lot in your wardrobe, if you have a lot of blacks or neutrals in your wardrobe, you can really spice up your eyes with colors, and it's just gonna kind of pull everything together. All right, so the eyes are done. Let's go ahead and do some concealer. We are gonna go in with my Skin Solution Concealer. We're gonna do one eye at a time because it does dry fast, so you want to work in sections of your face.
Get out of the boat. Here, I've got chunks. Yeah, Lucas needs something.
And I know I've shown you guys different ways to apply the concealer. I've showed you with the fluffy blending brush. I've showed you with the powder concealer brush, and then I've also done it this way with the damp beauty blender. I really do prefer, out of all the ways that I've showed you, personally, I do prefer the damp beauty blender. I feel like it blends the nicest and gives me the most coverage underneath my eye. And it just, I don't know, I really enjoy the damp beauty blender. Now, with that being said, I don't always remember to get my beauty blender damp, and then that's when I will use a brush. But if I remember, then I love using my beauty blender. And I just use a really small one. I don't remember where I got this one from, but I like it because it has a flat side and then it has that point. So the point can really get up close to the inner part of your eye. And then that just kind of helps you clean up your eyeshadow. And I am a big fan. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my setting powder and I'm just going to pop this right here. And we're going to let that set while I do the other side. So my biggest recommendation for this concealer is to start out with less. You can always add more, but when you add more, it's really hard to take it away, and then it's just going to be too much. It's going to be too bright. It's going to be too thick. So always start with less. And I love concealing underneath my eyes. I think it makes your eye makeup just pop that much more. So we'll go in with a little bit of that setting powder. We're gonna let that set for just a second while I do my bronzer. Okay, let's find my bronzer. And we're gonna go in with where's the brush? We're gonna go in with the tapered blush brush. So Our Black Friday starts November 1st, and we are doing, let's see, we are doing Black Friday sales weekly through December 20th. And one of the products that I am really hoping to see is a new bronzer.
Yeah, I know, and I can't.
But we'll see. There are going to be some new products. There's going to be some bundles of products that we already have on sale. But I'm always excited for the new product announcements on Black Friday.
100 to the head, 110 to the head, 110 to the head. How was that even possible? I shot him in the head and it didn't register. I shot him in the head and it didn't register.
Okay.
Dude, that's
so I'm just going to take a little, I'm not going to dip back into the bronzer. I'm just going to kind of tap it on the lid here so it doesn't get so much on my forehead. I know sometimes I get a little too carried away and then I just have to blend it out. So by doing that, you don't have to worry about it getting so much.
we didn't rush.
Okay, now we can dust away that setting powder. Okay, let's go in with some blush. I'm just going to use that same brush that I did the bronzer with. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more on my nose. I'm just going to take a fluffier small brush, just tap it in there slightly. Okay. Now we're going to go in with iridescent. I actually am not sure if this is still available. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the shade iridescent. It is the cream to powder stick luminizer. And it just really makes your cheekbones pop. It is my favorite. Okay. Just kind of putting some stuff away. All right. You can just tap. Make sure everything is blended in. All right, let's go ahead and do a lip color. I'm gonna grab Snarky because I love that color. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Where did Snarky go? Okay, here's Snarky. Snarky is this really pretty purpley plum color. It's going to tie in really, really nicely with the eyeshadow palette that I'm using. So I'm just going to grab up my lip liner.
talking to a different lawyer. Shit. Okay, Lucas just said he wasn't trying to drop this, so obviously. You probably didn't even go through the real thing. Yeah, because it didn't work. You said that it didn't work.
All right. That is the color Prim. That is no longer available on my website. So just grab a light brown eyeliner that you have, and that will work as well. Because that's what that is just a light brown eyeliner, but I use it all the time for my lip liner. Snarky is perfect for fall, but I'm going to show you what I like to do. I'm going to go in with Optimistic, the shadow that I used on the inner part of my eye. I'm going to go in with that color, and we're just going to pop that in the center of my lips. On the top and bottom, just like that. And that is it, you guys. I think I need a little bit more of my concealer. I took away a little bit of the purple, so I'm just gonna go slightly underneath again. Just like that. Okay, I think that's it. So thank you for hopping on. If you have any questions about the products I use, let me know. If you need color recommendations, I am certainly happy to help you. Don't forget that October 31st, you can save an additional 30% if you add 6 qualifying items to your shopping cart. That can be a mascara, an eyeshadow palette, a foundation, a primer. It could be a makeup brush, whatever, as long as it is an individual item and not 2 of the same items. So a lipstick, you can definitely add on a lipstick, an eyeliner. That will get you that 30% savings. Thanks, Cornell. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate you so much. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go fix my hair, take some pictures of this look because I think this is going to be super pretty in pictures. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.